Alright. Okay. More Mass Effect 3 time. 3. Yep. More Mass Effect 3. Alright. So, I am happy to say that I seem to be making some progress in learning OBS. I think a little more tinkering and some and a couple test streams with it. I think I might finally be able to finally play some Xbox One and PS4 games. And maybe even finally stream some games that the Xbox One seems to be blocking scenes to. Batman Arkham Knight. And even stream some games that don't seem to want to be streamed from consoles, like the BioShock collection. Alright. Okay.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Okay, so, alright, so, let's see if I can get a sense of what that was about. Okay. Blue Rose of... Okay. So, hopefully I didn't just do a bad thing there.
Is that gate open too wide? Investment think tanks are noting concerns that new technological discoveries
Could I talk to
may upset the
Miranda
market
about?
balance and cost skilled workers their jobs. Later today, we'll hear from survey teams talking about the latest technology you won't be able to live without, and how much it will cost.
Oh, the Vista.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Oh.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Alright.
You should
Very few Quarians ever set foot there. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
So, I just watched Suicide Squad tonight.
if this is the best you
I
have,
gotta
I'll-
say, well, it's probably the best DC cinematic universe movie so far. But given the competition is Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, not really saying a whole lot. Okay, we want to go to the Turning Lounge. Margot Robbie was great as Harley Quinn. Jai Courtney was pretty good as Captain Boomerang. And, well, Will Smith was basically doing his Will Smith thing as Deadpool. But basically, those are the only real highlights.
Come to the Fish Dog Food Shack. Tasty fare and skewers are just $5.
Now, Wonder Woman at least looks pretty good.
We'll figure.
You deserve somebody who respects you.
Welcome to Synthetic Insights. Welcome to Synthetic Insights.
Okay, I guess that's all I can do with her.
If you're hurting for things to
Oh,
do.
there's
Ms. Lawson?
There
I'm
we
glad
go.
you made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No, you and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
So anyway, looks like OBS isn't going to necessarily be quite the challenge that I thought it might be. Yeah, basically I was worried my technologically challenged brain might have some problems. But,
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
yeah, but I'm definitely looking forward to streaming some PC games, as well as some previous gen consoles.
I got this.
My PS2 and 3 and Xbox Original and 360.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped
I like the
our
Tron
boss's
lines on,
little girl.
on Garrus's suit here.
This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed
But
unless
yeah,
you do something stupid.
going back to Suicide
You walk
Squad,
away
I think
now,
there's
the
a
girl goes
lot of
back to her
potential
father,
for
and
a
everybody's
rather
happy.
awesome DC
Everybody but my
cinematic
sister.
universe.
And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
It just
You
kind
don't
of,
want to talk to the captain.
you know,
She's not
as a guy who's like
polite
a DC
as I
guy
am.
at heart, it kind of breaks
She's the
my
best
heart to see
commando
how
I've
they're
ever
just pissing
seen.
the
I've seen her
opportunity
tear
away
people in
like
half
that.
with her biotics. And she's
So
getting paid
far.
a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance
Oh,
to spend.
Wonder Woman looks
Wait,
like it might
you
be
said she
good.
was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this
I kind of
crazy
I
bitch
like that
kidnapped
Justice
her
League
boss's
trailer,
baby
even
daughter.
though Zack
He's been looking
Snyder's
for her for
involved.
more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
I think there's definitely the
You took
potential for a
baby
good
from the
Ben
richest guy
Affleck-led
in the
Batman
galaxy,
movie.
lady. I don't know what your damage
Assuming
is,
they could
but
just-
you're not getting away with it.
You're not getting Miranda's sister.
Assuming
If you
that they
push
can
this,
just
it'll
find a
go
way to
badly
get that
for
off
you.
the ground.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you...
Whoops.
You'll pay for that!
Enemies in front!
Okay. Oh. Heavy shredder ammo. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I sort of hit the renegade switch by mistake, but still, that was kind of funny. I guess. Whoa.
Come on, we need to get to
Man,
the
that guy was a poor shot. He had a rocket launcher, and he shot at me at point-blank range practically, and he missed. I mean, suddenly, Greedo missing Han Solo in the special edition of A New Hope suddenly makes some degree of sense.
Team Reed. Team 4.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
Yeah. One major low point of Suicide Squad, Jared Leto's Joker.
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
He is, without a doubt, the worst live-action Joker I've seen. I mean, I wasn't necessarily expecting him to be one of the greats. Like, well, as far as great Jokers go, you have the big four: Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson, Mark Hamill, and Heath Ledger.
Scratch one!
But I was expecting something better than that. I guess it's a blessing that he got so little screen time.
This is Inyala. Keep the bitch back. The kid is nearing the transport terminal.
I think Honest Trailers basically summed it up best when they said that Ledger's Joker was sort of a combination of
we can use this.
Sort of a blend of James Franco's character in Spring Breakers, Jim Carrey in Ace Ventura, and a cat. What's behind that door? How about we go see? Maybe there's something in there we can use. I think this may be where we came from. Yep, we're going backwards. Sorry about that. Me and my stupid sense of direction. And all that stupidity wrapped up in what resembles a 10-year-old Hot Topic attire.
Backup systems engaged. That is failure. That is failure.
I don't care how many mechs you lose. Just stall them, damn it.
Yeah, but I definitely like to see Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn again. I'd really like that proposed Gotham City Sirens movie to happen.
This should slow them down.
Let's see if they burn!
You know, maybe a little film version of an underappreciated DC comic. Provided, of course, you know, they don't screw up Catwoman and Poison Ivy. And the script and the direction and everything else. The soundtrack, the licensed soundtrack at least for Suicide Squad, it just didn't seem to make sense to me. It's just a bunch of random songs all thrown together. Oh, secure terminal, alright. It's like they were sort of trying to go for some Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. But here's the thing, with Guardians of the Galaxy, the songs are there for a reason, because it was a mixtape that Star-Lord's mother made for him. And that tape, the song, that Walkman and the songs on it were basically supposed to remind Star-Lord of his mom. With Suicide Squad, it's just like, okay, we're gonna put in a song here because we can. To me, the sign of a good licensed soundtrack is when it very much feels like it's a part of the movie. Like,
yes!
Almost like it was made specifically for the film. to me, personally, the gold standard for all movies with licensed soundtracks is Almost Famous.
Enemy combat.
That one hit!
You know, that's loaded with songs from the 1970s that all felt very much like they belonged in the movie. It even had like 4 licensed songs from Led Zeppelin. And Led Zeppelin generally doesn't license.
We need a medic!
Cameron Crowe is one of the very, 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 very few filmmakers that Led Zeppelin licensed their music for. And the reason for that, basically, is that Cameron Crowe was a journalist for Rolling Stone before he became a filmmaker. And he was one of the very few rock journalists in the 70s who actually thought Led Zeppelin was a good band.
Bring me down! I'm sending out a drill!
And, you know, they showed their gratitude by allowing him to use Kashmir in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which technically is an Amy Heckerling movie, but, you know, Cameron Crowe wrote the script. And the funny thing is, what segues into the use of Kashmir is that you know, one of the characters basically says as the kid's about to go on his date, put on something from side 2 of Led Zeppelin 4. And then in plays Physical Graffiti, or in plays Kashmir, which of course was on Physical Graffiti. But that was the only song Led Zeppelin would license out for the movie. So I guess the way you could probably logic that out is to say that he was so nervous for his date that he put on Physical Graffiti by mistake.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Yeah, but they had like 4 Led Zeppelin songs in Almost Famous. And, you know, it really makes sense partially because the movie takes place in 1973 and Led Zeppelin was basically at their peak at that point. Both in terms of their creativity and their popularity. I mean, Led Zeppelin was just a juggernaut of a band back then.
The terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Niket. But that can't be right.
Uh-oh. Do I sense a betrayal coming up? But yeah, this is probably the most I've ever talked about.
Maybe the captain knows.
This could be the most I'll ever talk about Led Zeppelin
about
during a
Niket
Mass
making the
Effect
switch.
playthrough.
Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't this thing go any faster?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried
Trying
to
to
buy
make
him
the
off.
elevator
If he
go
didn't do it then,
faster,
why would he
but
do it now?
sorry, Miranda, but in
know
the
that you
Mass
took
Effect
Oriana from your
universe,
father.
elevators
No,
are
he just
slow
found
as
out about that
fuck.
recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
Well, you know him, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another
I
explanation.
really
I
hope
don't
that
know,
when
damn it.
Andromeda
I guess we'll find
comes
out
out,
soon enough. And then I'll have a word with this Captain and Yala.
it's not going to be one of those block games or have any block scenes, because I intend to stream it the moment it comes out.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to
Of course,
change
if
the
I get
booking.
OSB,
I'm sorry, sir.
and
We're
my
under
capture
security
card
lockdown.
mastered by
Until the
then,
situation
it
in the
won't
cargo
really be
terminal
an
is
issue.
resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the boat gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Oh.
Niket,
That was
you
cold.
sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty.
Kind of
but
surprised it
kidnapping
took me
a
this
kid?
long to actually
I'm not
stream
stealing her.
anything.
I'm rescuing her.
Because
Come on, Niket. Let's finish
this
this
has
bitch
basically
off and
been
get outta
a
here.
day to
Take
stay
your
in.
best shot.
Because
I was just waiting for you to finish getting
sno-
dressed.
it's still
Or does
snowy
Cerberus
as
really let you
hell
whore around in that
outside.
outfit?
And
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana
it's also
has been
very
with your family
cold
for
today.
years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
It's definitely a
You don't
day
know
you
what my
don't
father
go
wants
out
for
if you
her.
don't have to.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I
Shit.
have shipment to deliver.
You'll die for that, bitch! They see you, Shepard! Here we go!
Go, go, go!
Well, let it not be said that I didn't try to end things peacefully. And again, a big red blood splatter on the wall. There we go. Uh-oh, Garrus is down. Yeah. Again, I have the ability to heal teammates. They go down. Nobody
Come on, people. This is what we get
has
paid
the
for.
ability to heal me to revive me when I go down.
This should slow him down.
Your body will crumble.
Oh, there's the bitch. Hey, you bitch.
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
Alright. Oh, let's examine the trinket. This locket has a picture of an Asari and a human man. doesn't look expensive, but likely holds sentimental value. Okay. Now we just gotta find... You go this way on the elevator?
I can't believe Niket
Okay.
sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch...
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
Well, so far, the, oh, bit more
No sign
here.
of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear.
Oh, look
There
what we
she
got
is.
here.
She's safe. With her family.
Miranda.
Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
Actually
It's not
feeling...
about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got
Miranda's
family,
really starting to look
a
human
life.
here.
I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details, but would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
Yeah, because when you first meet Miranda, she sort of comes across as an ice-cold bitch. But now,
not.
you actually see the humanity in her.
We'll wait here.
In any case, I hope the weather won't be too bad tomorrow, because I will have to go out. At the very least, I got some groceries to buy. Up, mission summary. Miranda's sister and her family successfully placed at location redacted. Mother's new job pays well, enough to ensure comfort and ease. We'll keep Oriana under observation for her safety only. Miranda Lawson is too valuable to Cerberus, and Oriana's well-being is easiest means of procuring loyalty. Miranda remains loyal to Shepard, now loyal to Cerberus, and now trusts Shepard. Okay.
So then he says, "Welcome to Synthetic Insights."
Alright. Let's see if there's an Asari around here who needs
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything?
a locket.
Sorry, no sex. Just cleaned the bar.
Just looking around.
Pleasure as always.
We'll figure something. It's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello. Can I help you with something?
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery.
What? I
Before
probably
you do
should have
anything hasty,
brought
know that this
Tali with
Quarian
me
signed
here.
the agreement
Sure,
voluntarily,
I'm
and
sure she would have had
contract
something to
is
say
completely
about
legal
this.
on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Sounds great. Unless you lose her paperwork or come up with a reason to hold her longer.
All contracts are monitored by Ilium law enforcement. In a case such as you described, the burden of proof would be on me.
Yeah,
No system is perfect,
this
but
woman,
safeguards
this
are set up
Asari is
to
still
protect all
making my
parties.
skin crawl.
If slavery is legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
So slavery is legal on Ilium.
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
You deserve
Now I can
somebody
talk.
who respects you.
Can I help you with something?
I know a slaver who'd like to sell you the service contract for a Quarian programmer.
Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
Alright. Okay, so... Journal updated. Okay, now we just gotta talk to the slave
Synthetic
broker.
Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Yeah, you better. But,
Believe how lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret? I had it done a few years back.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course. Buy anything?
I can help you with a consult and figure out what options
Nope.
work for you.
Let's go over here. Oh well, even though the DC Cinematic Universe is 0 for 3 right now, at least we still got a pretty good.
I've got the data. Don't ask, just call it a gift. Just spread the word.
At least we have a pretty good TV, DC TV universe on the CW.
Coming up later today, we release
You know,
our annual
we've got
list of Ilium's 10 richest
Arrow,
people
The
by the
Flash,
heavens, skilled, bright,
Legends
lowest
of Tomorrow,
Something
and
that dangerous with just a contract and a
Supergirl.
waiver? These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous. And did you get the star charts?
Yeah, I had to deal with her.
I think we bought everything we can get here. Yep.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Okay, we got that.
Why not?
What about a fish? She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
She doesn't need a fish, Dad.
Alright, so...
I don't know. That still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's
That's why you need an Omnigel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single-use equipment or breaking down salvage gear, Vision Technology will be there for you. There are some problems Omnigel can't solve.
Okay, let's see if we can find... I think the Asari we're looking for might be near the docking area. Let's go check it out.
25. Sell at 25.
Is that her?
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Well, happy to help. Okay, now it's time to board the Normandy. And let's see. And away we go. Gotta make sure to feed my fish at some point before we head off to our next destination.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. Unread messages. Still alive. From Detective Anya. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anya, Ilium Law Enforcement.
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Okay, so I no longer have to keep stopping by my quarters. Kelly can just keep feeding the fish for me. That definitely provides me with less necessary trips to my captain's quarters. And now we trigger a loyalty mission for Samara.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega. A nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
Okay.
How
more.
important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Oh,
Why isn't
lovely.
this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive,
Pretty
there was much
horrific way to
fascination
go
with
there.
Ardat-Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death.
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
Hmm.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her.
Okay, that's
not
pretty
pity me.
heavy.
Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Okay. Everybody's mission, loyalty missions is open. Oh. Hold on. I wanted to see Miranda. See how she's doing. Well, let me just do some stuff here.
For you, Commander.
Team status. Miranda, give her that suit or that. Not wild about that suit, so let's give her that one. Now let's do the upgrades, and then we'll see Miranda. Okay. Yeah, I can't do any weapons upgrades right now. We can do this armor upgrade, though. And I think that's it. Now let's go check in on Miranda. See how she's holding up. Okay. Right. There we go here. Talk to her.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help.
There she is in her sleek black outfit.
For what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
Too busy admiring Miranda in that outfit.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the Adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny, something we don't share.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
All right. Now. So, another news, something that made me happy. Mills Creek is going to be releasing the entire series of Quantum Leap on Blu-ray. And apparently they're going to have almost all the original music intact. And that includes Georgia on My Mind. It's nice to know. Because that's basically what kept me from buying it when it came out on DVD. They changed the music. Well, let's see, we had something to do with Omega. Oh yeah, help Samara, but there's another mission we had at Omega. Okay, well, we gotta help Samara while we're here. So we're gonna take Samara and Thane. And we're gonna dock this big, red, glowing jellyfish. You know, something about the atmosphere of Omega that makes me feel like I gotta take a nice, long shower after I leave. we go. Samara. And Thane. Alright, and what do I want to give her? Sapiens Justicar, Cato Justicar. Let's go with Cato. Heavy throw or throw field? Let's go with throw field. Okay. Thane. Okay. Throw and heavy throw or throw field. Let's do throw field. Then okay. I think we're all set.
Count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Alright, well, we'll talk to Arya. Alright, we gotta drop something off. Let's go see Ish.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
This information could weaken Arya's organization. You better be sure it's safe before you take it anywhere.
I'm touched. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Shall we get back to business?
Nope. Just wondering if you knew.
Don't worry about it, my friend. Ish has everything under control. Now, back to business. Do you have something for me?
I'll have to come back later.
Of course. You know where to find me.
Alright. Let's see. Anything new we can buy here? Yeah, let's see if Harriet's Emporium is anything. Oh, ordnance packs. Okay. What else we got? Omega Markets, Stabilization Gauntlets. Okay. Let's see. Merchant talk to Thane.
This is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
Since locals handle that kind of thing themselves, and those who can't are the kind of people we want to work with.
Yeah, that does seem kind of surprising. You think there'd be tons of work for assassins on Omega. But I guess they prefer to do everything in-house. Nothing to buy.
Cantinos relationships, you never have to compromise your vision of what your love should be.
Alright, well, let's move away from here. And well, let's go see Arya. Yep. End is nigh, we get it. Okay, so walk into this club.
Come on, let me in.
Advantage of being close to Arya. No lines, you can just walk into the club.
I'm in an important business
This private room is locked, okay? Let's see. Not a whole lot going on. There's something Mara could work on or talk about. Let's see.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Yep. Let's see. Got this dancer. Yep, nothing going on here. Oh, back door out.
I got a mate and a ship.
Okay, doesn't seem to be anything here Samara wants to bring up, so we're gonna go straight to Arya. Go out through the back.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown
Climb
make,
up these
but whose silhouette
stairs.
strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles.
Yeah.
Just one more.
Let's go talk to Arya.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
All right. Well, the apartment first. And let's wrap up this little business with these packages.
Come on, let me in.
All right. Talk to these two. To
Hello
wrap
again,
up
my
this
friend.
mission.
Please tell me you have something for me.
I have the package from the drop point on Ilium.
Excellent. And here's your reward. Simple as that.
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Very nicely done, my friend. And as I promised, your reward. I really appreciate what you've done, friend. I'll toss in something extra for your trouble. Great doing business
Right.
with you, Shepard.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we got some renegade points. Some credits. Let's just go in here. Okay. Let's go up here.
Sources say that the Asari Shaira,
Ah,
commonly known as the
here we
Consort,
go.
may be
People
leaving
come
the
to
Citadel
places
after
such as
years
this,
of bad
seeking a
press
better
and
life.
rumors of intelligence
And when
leaks.
they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive their mission, I may return here.
Oh, that's nice of you. Though, well, Garrus may have a different opinion. Let's go to the apartment. And here we go.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Alright. Let's look at this note. Read the oldest entry.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your name and put me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way
I guess this
she
is how,
looks at me with a hunger,
this is
a longing.
what passes off as, this is how people keep journals in the future.
Read the
They don't
newest
keep
entry.
vlogs anymore, they just record themselves
She's going to take me to her apartment tonight.
talking into the camera.
Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She is attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Okay. Back to Afterlife we go. All right.
Come on, let me in.
Gotta hand it to that annoyed human. He's persistent. Still standing outside the Afterlife after all this time. For the VIP section, we go through here.
The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood.
Yep. So let's see. Is that it? No. No, that ain't it. I don't think this is it. It's just, no, this is just the back door.
I got a mate and a ship.
Just a dancing area.
This shit tastes.
Yeah, I had a feeling the VIP section wouldn't be at the lower level anyway.
Let us help. I'm Ruthos Genera, CEO of Genera Staffing Services. We employ
Alright, so where do we go?
I'm in an important business meeting.
There's much better news.
Aria's so beautiful.
And here... Let's just double check. Find the back alley entrance to the VIP section of the Afterlife. Okay, so we go to the back alley entrance. So we were in the right area after all.
Or employees that just won't work? Let us help. I'm Ruthos Genera, CEO of Genera Staffing Services. We employ a large...
All right. Here. Okay. I don't think it's in this direction, so let's... Is it here? Alright. Let's check. Oh. No. This way. Nope. Alright. Okay, we're not going the right. Alright, let's go back to let me see. Okay, again, I seem to have lost my sense of direction here. Let's go over here. Down here, and alright. Yeah, they're right here, you know. Oh, here we are. Seems like an out-of-the-way place to have the Orchard Club.
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Alright. Okay, that is a pretty odd place to put a VIP section of a club. In some scuzzy back area. Well, scuzzy even by Omega standards.
You must go in alone. Marinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Okay, so in this place we go.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Okay.
I don't talk to people. Are you sure this is where you want to be?
I love this place! I love everyone here! I love you!
Let's see.
Hi again!
I already said let's talk to her.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter,
Your
know?
friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Okay.
Breathing on my drink!
Those are 2 words I didn't really expect. How do I make those?
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
Okay.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's see what happens if I can talk
You're an interesting one.
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
I hate this place and everyone in it. Every
Yeah,
night
good
I
luck
hate it
with
all
that.
over again.
No, I'm not gonna punch anyone.
I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
Hey. Hey! I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Alright, more of Shepard's crappy dancing. What else can we do?
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep paint off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come
All
in and
right,
there's
we got
no
her
one interesting to
attention.
talk to.
Cool.
Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Expel 10.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There are certain pieces that grab me.
What really moves you?
If I saw an image of you, that would move me.
Oh, that's,
Uh-oh, I'm
sweet of you to
slipping
say.
here.
Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most is willing to do anything for it, has the power.
Do you want to get out of here? My
All right,
partner makes me
good.
blind.
I
want
did
to be
it.
alone.
There we go. Okay, there was maybe like one or two slip-ups, but we did it. Oh, we can investigate stuff.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Yeah. Anything else we can look at? Oh, assault rifle. Okay, we've scanned the assault
I
rifle.
was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Yep. Alright, well...
I love
Stop the
clubs.
Morin.
People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes.
can tell me you want me.
Oh boy.
Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice?
Oh boy.
My
Big
only
throwdown
crime is
here.
being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Marin!
Shit.
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
Nope.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
We're gonna kill Morinth.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
And that's it. Morinth
I
is
am ready
gone.
to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words.
Yeah,
I
that
will
is
try
pretty
another
heavy.
time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Alright. Samara has dealt with the Ardat Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question. Given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by the presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic normally could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. Okay. Oh, what power has she got? Oh, Reeve. Okay. Alright. 30,000 credits. That's pretty damn good. Nope, nothing to buy here. What about here? Nope, nothing there. Alright. Back out of here. Now we've boarded the Normandy.
Looking good. The last report placed the station's murder rate at 89 of 5 from the previous week.
Alright. Get away from here. I think this is the last time we're going to have to come to Omega. So... Yep. Back on the Normandy we go. Let's get away from there.
Commander,
All
you
right.
received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, we'll look at it. First, do some research. Assault rifle damage. Yep. Assault rifle accuracy. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Let us get going.
No messages for you, Commander.
Guardian Angels from Oriana Lawson. I hope this is the right Commander Shepard. I'm Oriana. My sister told me a little, but I don't think it occurred to her I'm as smart as she is. I poked around a little and found an information broker who got me this address. I got to thank her, but never got to thank you for helping me. My parents don't really understand it, but I know how much Miranda did. How many little things over the years were her looking out for me. I'm not going to tell them. I still want to go to school and get some degrees, but I wanted you to know that I know you saved me. I had a guardian angel all those years. I don't know if my sister has anybody. She said she's working for you, and it was pretty clear you were doing something dangerous. Make sure she comes back alive, okay? Oriana. P.S. Don't tell her I sent you this. It'll just make her angry. P.P.S. Miranda, quit looking at Shepard's messages. Oh, don't act like you don't. It's what I do. Okay. So. What else? There's her alternate outfit. Okay. So, what do we have? Let's go check on Samara. See how she's doing. Alright. Ready for this loading screen to finish.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Yeah, it's middle age for humans.
I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists. And perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Alright. Can we say anything else to Miranda?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've
Still
seen,
distracted
I wish Cerberus had
by
recruited you earlier.
Miranda's
I trust
shiny
you,
black
but I don't
outfit.
trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You know, when Shepard
good genes, Miranda.
sat
Your
down with
ability
her
and your
legs spread out
dedication
like
speak
that, I
for
can't but
themselves.
notice there's like nothing there.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that.
I mean, I was expecting like a set of panties
I
at
should
least.
get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
With that, you know, with her legs spread out and that dress on, it's like there's this big black gap in there. This feels a bit odd. Okay. So we got another loyalty mission. What loyalty mission we do next?
No messages for you, Commander.
Yeah, let's go check in on go check in on Joker.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Got nothing to say about
Well, about the ones you went out with last.
Thane or...
It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander. Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. Let's go to see what he said about Thane and Samara and just drew a blank. Okay. Let me see. Ooh, where do we go next? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Grunt or Morden? Let's see. Jacob and Jack have been on the back burner for a while. Let's, I think we'll go help out Jacob. You know, he was the first one to ask for our help, and... well... we've been putting it off for a while.
Anomaly detected.
Ah, an anomaly.
Coming around for a second patrol. Probe away. Bastards didn't know what hit.
Well.
Coming around for a second patrol. Looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit. Probe launched. Coming around for a second. Scans have found something.
Oh, really? Anomaly detected. Mercenary activity detected on planet surface. Communications match Blue Sun's encoding protocols. Possible location for rumored site of illegal archaeological activity. Blue Sun's intention unknown. Okay. Let's take Zamara and... let's see. Zaid. Who should we... alright. And there's a Batarian having a smoke, and his peaceful break is about to get interrupted by yours truly. Okay. Now we got some refined element 0. And it sounds like we're gonna have to keep that up. There we go. Now, we got nobody overload shields here.
Killed one.
Whoops. Looks like Zaid needs resurrecting.
I will hold them.
Alright. Let's see. What do we got here?
Taking cover.
Uh-oh. Let's take these guys down. We got one out. Another... oh. What's in the personal locker? Oh shit. Something I can't really enjoy right now because I got assholes shooting at me.
One left is down. That one's dead. Here's one.
I need to take some cover.
One left to wound.
Sit down.
Alright. Oh, more up there. Gonna get proper cover now. Yep, he's down. And open the personal locker. 7,500 credits. Uh-oh. Still got more people trying to kill us. Any more? Or is that it? Well, 2 med gel. Outgoing message, request for aid. Commander Santiago. Hope you're doing well. We require your services once again, the transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. I have dispatched our representative to meet you with regards to the details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of your cargo, we expect discretion in the matter. Dr. Farron, Chief Researcher, Exogeny Special Projects. Incoming message, let's make a deal. Dr. Farron, of course you can count on us to offer your escort and transportation. We have sent men and ships your way in good faith. Commander Vito Santiago, Co-Executive Officer, Blue Suns. Yeah. See where that got him. Okay, well, anything up here we can examine? There's an explosive container we don't want to get too close to. Let's see what's in here. Personal locker. Yeah, we got some credits here. Look down here. Let's double check. Nope. Not here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Whoa! Shit.
We can do this.
Yeah, trying to use the fragile crate for cover would probably not be a great idea. Blue Sun's commander, and I have nobody to overload the shields. Oh well. Hey, Explodium. Alright. Well, Zaid and Samara still have their guns out, so I'm guessing there's a bit more... Oh, yeah. Will that do any damage? I guess not. No, we got a PDA we can read. So let's read it. Lieutenant Locke, once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhis aboard the MSV Stornitum Mule in the Arnarkin system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhis with the capture if needed. Commander Santiago. Okay. Prothean video log. Let's watch it. Alright, so... Wow. It's like the beacon with the first game again. Yeah. Excuse me. Ooh. Mission summary: recovered Prothean relic, eliminated Blue Sun's presence at dig site. Okay. So where to now? All right.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, what does it say? Blue Sun's activity traced. From Cerberus Command. We did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with Captain Voorhis. The coordinates we obtained at the last known location of MSV Strontium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. Turns out that the mule is carrying valuable cargo. including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass the information to us, and you can keep any other items of value you may find. Do it you will with the Blue Suns. Thank you for my daughter, from Diana. Commander Shepard. Arya T'Loak told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Arya also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments, that she was the one who killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Gratefully, Diana. Oh. Just want to see. Okay, in the last mission I had Samara with me. Now does Joker have something to say about her? Alright.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Samara feels like she could shoot me in a very tranquil way, which does not make me feel any better about it. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
So, Normandy. Where do we go next? I guess we go to Fee Cleo. To this way we go. Anything here? Any anomalies here? Huh. Let's help Jacob. We're gonna go to Alpha Draconis. No anomaly here. What is this? Oh, 2175 AR2, still formerly unnamed. Okay, that explains the unusual name. Okay. Think I'm gonna stop here for now. So, yeah, because it's late and I'm tired. So, that's it. I'll be back next time with more Mass Effect 2. Take care. Bye.